So we have seen in the recent period that the prison break attempt from the Hasaka prison has rewoken the threat of Daesh, and that Daesh has been continuing its terror activities in the desert of Syria, in Iraq, in the YPG areas. And I have underlined and written in my articles that in order to sustain the elimination of Daesh and in order to prevent a re-emergence of the terror group, the international coalition needs to change its local partner. If the United States of America continue to work with the YPG terror group inside Syria, which is a Marxist Kurdish entity, it will only further increase the alienation of the tribal Sunni Arabs in the region, which will in return facilitate the re-emergence of Daesh. So, but however, the attack of the night of yesterday, it can be Daesh, or there are also speculations that senior Al-Qaeda members were targeted. We do not know for certain, but we know for certain that this operation method is similar to the one in which the United States of America has eliminated Abu Bakr Al Baghdadi. So it's likely that either the US tried to imprison, capture the target, or it was a really senior high member of a terrorist organization like Daesh or Al-Qaeda. We have seen in Afghanistan, for instance, in Afghanistan, the defeat of the United States of America in Taliban is mainly driven by these kind of civilian casualties and, as the Americans call it, collateral damage. However, we know for a fact that the United States of America could have prevented such civilian casualties, and we know that the region in which it is targeted by the United States has an increasingly high population density. So it hosts the biggest IDP population inside Syria, the Atma region, the Atma camp. There are millions of Syrians living in a small area. So it was certain that there will be civilian casualties, but apparently the United States of America do not care much about this and continue to make the same mistake is all over again. And we know for a fact that in every killing of civilians, terrorist groups just find new pools of recruitment and can generate new terrorist fighters for their cause. So this is something in the long term which only supports the terrorists themselves. And we know that in the past, the United States of America have preferred to use its so-called ninja blades to target specific targets with the drone strikes that do not explode. However, in this case scenario, it was a total disaster, the operation. We know that the one helicopter had malfunctioned and the United States needed to conduct an airstrike to destroy its helicopter on the ground. We know that the fighting took for more than 2 hours. So it was, even though Pentagon says a successful operation, it was not successful at all. And the United States of America has killed so many civilians in this operation that one needs to ask, was it worth all of this?